I did not expect that yarn right then. Wow, that's a bright light right there. Either way, so, Grand Rising. It is Friday. Do it like that. Here we go. It's Friday. Excuse me. January 16th, 2026. Cheers. So, I've been trying to navigate through my days, and some days are easier. Some days are not so easy. And also, when we had the funeral for Jeremiah, I was encouraged by others, friends of the family, and longtime friends. I was encouraged by them to use this loss as help and inspiration for others in their loss and their time of their own grieving. Let's try it. Makes it any better. No, it doesn't. I don't know why that wasn't there yesterday. Move it back. Whatever. So I've been also recently seeing a whole lot of other people grieving, and my friends are asking for prayers for their friends. And I just saw another one this morning. One of my friends, Facebook friends for a long time. I've never met them in person, but I can offer my support, my condolences, my advice to get through this brand new loss. And even, about maybe a week after we lost Jeremiah, my sister was working at Michael's, and someone came in and they were looking for a cheaper version of the sign-in book like you get at the funeral homes. So they were at Michael's looking for a cheaper version. And the lady was talking to my sister, and she didn't know how to go. She just was basically standing in the middle of the store bawling her eyes out. And my sister comforted her and told her that I was going through the same thing, and you can stand there in the middle of the store and bawl your eyes out. You can be in the middle of mopping the floor and bawl your eyes out. You can be in the middle of doing the dishes or doing the laundry and just bawl your eyes out all of a sudden. And all of those are okay. Like, what are you going to do? You got to get this stuff done, and you're going to have to cry, so you might as well cry through it. And I know that's not easy for some people. There are a lot of people that are brand new to deep grief. And I am not brand new to deep grief. Not even just recently. I've been in deep grief since 2005 with the baby. So it's been 21 years now. Well, won't be 21 years until October, which would be his 21st birthday. So, yeah, it's hard. No matter how long you've been dealing with it, whether you've been dealing with it for 20 years or 2 months, it's hard. So, I've offered, and I didn't mean to cry right now, but I've offered myself up to others who are having a hard time right now in the middle of their grief. We're all going to have a hard time. That's a given. But also, in the middle of it, I get going, and I'm fine, and I'm like, oh, that's right. And then I have this blanket, and then I have this bracelet, and I'm fine. And then I remember why I have these things. And it doesn't matter if it's been 20 years or 2 months. It doesn't matter. Deep grief is hard no matter what. So, that's probably what I'm talking about this morning, is just that, if you have to go through the hard things, then you can also, I can encourage you to get through the hard things and to use this hard thing, this instance that's happened, you can use it to help others. Thanks for letting me know you're back. I appreciate it. So you can use this hard thing that's in your life, you can use it to help others. So that's what I'm attempting to do these days. Is it doesn't matter how long I've been friends with these people. If I'm on Facebook and I see that someone has lost a loved one, send me a message. I put on their message. Send me a message. I will talk to you. We will get through this thing together because we're all dealing with it. I'm dealing with it, but just because I'm dealing with my own grief doesn't mean I can't help others through theirs. Could I have done this and offered up my services to help others get through their grief? Could I have done that 20 years ago? No, I could not have. I didn't have the skills to do that. But these days I do have the skills. And I can, just as suddenly as my emotions turn on, I can also turn them off. And it's not been easy to finagle that crap. I said crap because it's crap, because it's something you have to deal with. And if you don't want to deal with it, you just end up being angry all the time. So learn how to deal with your emotions, and we will work together to learn how to deal with your emotions. I've been working for a few years on dealing with my emotions. I'm a little more proficient at it these days. Can I do it all the time? Oh, no. But I am better than what I used to be, and that was the goal. So I'm not going to go on too much this morning, but also, so find your things to feel grateful for. And even in the middle of my loss, I am grateful, so grateful that I can offer myself up, offer my services, offer someone to chit chat with, because you don't know which way to go, what the next way to turn is. You don't know that. So I'm grateful that I have the ability to work through my grief and help others work through theirs. Because I've been told several times by several people, godly people, churchy people, and if you will ever watch this, you know who you are. Old friends that my great-grandmother went to church with. So yeah, I'm going to use this loss to help others. And I've already been doing that, I think, because I talk about it on my videos, and so anyone can go through and watch them too. Also, I've been more consistent at uploading these videos to YouTube. It's not my most recent video, the videos that I've uploaded. I think I'm at the end of December for uploading videos to YouTube. But so the new videos, like today's video, probably won't be uploaded for a while, just because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like trying to finagle downloading this video, and no, we're just going to do what we're doing right now, and that's okay. Otherwise, it's just going to overwhelm me. So either way, I'm grateful that I have been putting these videos since Jeremiah's passing. I have been consistent at putting my videos on YouTube. And if you want to look it up, you can. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to. I don't give a shit. But if you want to, go ahead. But I've been almost consistently downloading my videos because Facebook will remove them and then I won't have it again. But I've been downloading them to my phone, and then I get like 4 or 5 videos built up on my phone, and then I upload them to YouTube. So others can have that grieving help for them. Excuse me, coffee burps. Wow, it just keeps coming. I'm a gassy person this morning. So yeah, if you're interested in looking at my YouTube channel, I think it's just my name, Misty Trenshaw. You can look it up. There's a picture of this on my thing, and you can subscribe to my channel. I've been uploading my videos, so for 2 reasons. 1, to help others. 2, because I never want to ever, I never want those videos to be eradicated. I always want those videos. Makes me wish I had a nice supercomputer so I could put them all there and have them all in one spot. One day. Soon. Whatever. So yeah, do your things to feel grateful for, whatever that may be. And currently I have my own things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful so grateful today that I'm up and my heart is beating. And I know there are so many people out there whose hearts are not beating. Even my youngest one, when she comes and gives me a hug, like she did this morning, she does it every morning. But when she does, every now and then, I put my ear on her chest just to hear her heartbeat. I know that shouldn't make me cry because she's standing here. She's alive. She's well. She's great. But I will stand here, let her stand and hug me for as long as she wants, and I will just listen to her heartbeat. There was a thing that I saw, I don't know, maybe it was before all this, probably September or October, maybe even in August. I saw where Disney trains their employees, like their character employees that run around in the Goofy costume and the Mickey Mouse costumes, that they train their employees that wear the costumes to greet the kids. They train their employees that when a child hugs you, you don't let go of that hug until the child lets go. And so that's what I've implemented with my daughter. And so sometimes she'll hug me and I will keep a hold of her and I don't let go until she lets go. Sometimes I'm irritated. I'm like, okay, that's enough. But most times I hug her and then, so she's hugging me too. So she's got her arms and she'll go like this. She'll just put her arms up. And that's my signal to let go because she's like, oh, that's right. That's what mom does. She hugs and hugs and hugs until I'm done hugging. You're right. That's what we're doing these days. So I'm just uber grateful for all of that. And I'm uber grateful that I'm up and my heart's beating so I can help others. I can get the messages out that others need to hear for their own salvation and their own grief of whatever they're dealing with. So, and also if you can't find anything else to feel grateful for, you can be grateful that you can wipe your own ass because someday you're going to not be able to wipe your own ass and then you're going to be dependent on someone to do it for you. So, I hope that never happens, but it is what it is. So be grateful right now, in this moment, that you can still wipe your own butt with your own hands that work just fine. Also, be your own magic, find your own magic. Sometimes you have none, sometimes you have an abundance of it. Grand Rising Kelly. Hey, Grand Rising Tristan. Love you so much, kid. Cheers. So, be your own magic, find your own magic. Sometimes it's not easy to find, and sometimes you have an abundance of it. And just here lately, actually between last night and this morning, I've offered myself up twice. I try to get it done early. I know. I try to get my videos done early so I don't think about it the rest of the day because it's something that I do. I don't get paid for it other than within my own soul. Like my soul, I get paid in my soul to do these videos. So it might be too early, but whatever. I don't care. I've been up since 5. Where you been at, kid? You up and working? Getting stuff done? Doing stuff? Yup. So sometimes your own magic is in offering yourself up to others. In the newness of a newly grieving person, they can't do that. And you can't expect them to do that. However, I have been through the deep grief before 20 years ago. And so I'm doing my grief differently. And I can also encourage others to do their grief differently as well. And just to even help them through it. They don't even have to do it differently. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. Just grieving hurts. Grieving sucks. And how do you get through it? Take a nap, take a bath, do the dishes, take a nap, take a bath, do the dishes. Take a nap, take a bath, do the dishes. Take a nap, take a bath, do the dishes. Okay. I get it, but it's still not too early for me. So, also, be your own sunshine. Whether tomorrow's promised or not doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Tomorrow, it's not even here yet. Why are you worrying about tomorrow? Don't worry about tomorrow. What you got going on today? Something. I normally show it during, but I haven't. So what I got going on today to bring me my own sunshine? Socks. And they're not even socks for me. Like, I'm not making them for me. I'm just kind of messing around right now. Just trying to figure out the ins and outs of my things. So there is the beginnings of my socks. I got strings hanging everywhere. But I'm doing 2 at a time. And so yeah, I'm knitting it so you can see actual knit stitches, which are really intricate. This top flap though, I knitted up quite far, and then I pinioned it to itself. Attached it to itself, pinioned it to itself. But I'm kind of excited to make like a regular pair of socks for me now. Like, I'm not going to take this out. I'm going to finish it up. But then I'm also going to upscale it whenever I get these done. And I got a whole lot of other stuff that I'm doing. Just, I'm in the middle of wintering. And wintering is just, I've never done wintering before. Like, just being your own person in your grief and whatever you're dealing with. What are you talking about, Tristan? 21 years ago. It will be 21 years in October. I've already established that. Catch up, kid. I kind of was wondering but now I remember what you were talking about. Grand Rising Lydia. Cheers. So, now you squirreled me. You see that? You just freaking squirreled me. And I'll remember what I was talking about when I go back through and watch it, if I decide to. I might not decide to. Either way, so it's important to be your own sunshine. No matter what tomorrow brings, doesn't matter. What matters is what you're doing today. Oh, bringing my own sunshine. That's what I was talking about. This is my own sunshine. I was kind of crappy with people yesterday because I was trying to start this and get it going. And I really kind of growled at people. And not kind of, I think I actually growled. I was really angry with the dishes yesterday. I was really angry with a lot of stuff. I just growled. It was a growling day. So even though I seem like I'm healing and I seem sometimes like I'm okay, there are days I just growl at people. Get away from me. Yesterday was one of those days. Today might be one of those too. Sucks. Yes, I'm pretty sure I do know what your comment was about. Okay, grief. Yes, I've been grieving for a very long time. I can help people through their grief to find their own sunshine on the other side. And now that I've expended myself, I'm going to end my video and I'm going to remind people, find your things to feel grateful for. Be your own magic, find your own magic, be your own sunshine. Whether tomorrow's promised, doesn't matter. What matters is that you put your best effort forward. Sometimes your best effort forward is taking a nap. Sometimes your best effort forward is getting the dishes done, getting a shower, and going back to bed. Sometimes that's your best effort forward, and that's okay. Just try to be extra graceful with yourself if you're doing and dealing with a lot of extra things that you don't really want to deal with. I don't want to deal with grief, but we are. So we might as well do it in the best way we possibly can. That's all I got. I hope everyone can have a great day. I love you, kid. Love you, husband. Love you, everybody. Mwah. Misty out.